The world has just witnessed something unbelievable. The US Navy just flexed its muscle in a way that shows it's not messing around. They've introduced the F-35C, a fighter jet that packs firepower so insane it could change the game of modern warfare forever. With stealth capabilities and weapons that can obliterate entire underground bunkers, the F-35C is a symbol of power and precision that not only dominates the skies, but can also strike fear into anyone who thinks they can challenge the US military. This isn't just about showing off new tech, it's about making a statement that could end it all. And when these F-35Cs launches into action, they did exactly that, leaving their mark on the battlefield in a way that will make enemies think twice. It all started with the F-35C, one of the most advanced fighter jets in the world. These stealth machines are built for one thing: to dominate the sky. And that's exactly what they did. As soon as the Black Knights got the green light, they hit the afterburners, rocking off the carrier with nearly 40,000 pounds of thrust. They needed every ounce of power to get airborne with the bombs they were carrying, bombs that could turn underground bunkers into rubble. The bombs they carried weren't just any bombs. They were Blue 109 bunker busters, 2,000-pound weapons designed to penetrate deep underground. These bombs can cut through up to 8 feet of reinforced concrete, 20 feet of rock, and even 100 feet of soil. Once these bombs hit their target, they can go off with a fury that can destroy anything in their path. The pilots weren't just carrying one of these bombs. They had two, ready to take down the toughest targets the Houthis could hide. But that wasn't all. The Black Knights also carried GBU-31 JDAMs, GPS-guided bombs that turn regular bombs into precision weapons. The JDAMs are used for striking deep, well-hidden targets, and they're a big part of the strategy. The reason they carried both the bunker busters and the JDAMs was because of the target they were going after. The Houthis had been launching anti-ship missiles from underground bunkers in mountains and caves. These weren't easy targets, but the US Navy wasn't going to back down. The plan was simple: punch through the mountains with the bunker busters, then follow up with the JDAMs to finish the job. Now, the Houthis weren't some pushovers. They've been around for a while, and they've got some serious firepower, much of it thanks to Iran. Over the past 5 years, they've managed to shoot down several drones and even a US Reaper drone. They've got an arsenal of short, medium, and long-range air defense weapons. The pilot knew they were going to face a challenge, but they were ready for it. At close range, the Houthis rely on short-range weapons like Man-Portable Air Defense Systems, or MANPADS, Soviet ZSU cannons, and SA-67 missiles. These could pose a serious threat to helicopters and low-flying aircraft, but they wouldn't be a problem for the F-35s. The real danger came from the medium and long-range air defense systems. The Houthis had SA-2 missiles, which have a 30-kilometer range, and they had some serious long-range stuff, like the Fader-1, a modified version of the Soviet S-75 with a range of 100 kilometers. But the F-35s were built for this. One of the biggest advantages of the F-35 is its stealth technology. The F-35 is designed with an incredibly low radar cross-section, or RCS, so small that it's almost impossible to detect. It's roughly the size of a golf ball at 30,000 feet, making it almost invisible to radar. And it's not just the size. The F-35 is coated with radar-absorbing paint and made from composite materials that help it stay off enemy radar screens. The edges are rounded, preventing radar signals from bouncing back and revealing the jet's position. With all this technology, the F-35s can fly right into enemy territory without being detected. But that wasn't all the Black Knights had on their side. For the first time in naval history, they had a new weapon in the sky alongside them, the EA-18 Growler. These are electronic warfare planes, and they carry next-generation jammer systems that are game-changers. The Growlers didn't carry any bombs like the F-35s. Instead, they carried AGM-88 high-speed anti-radiation missiles, which are designed to lock onto enemy radar and take it out. This cleared the way for the F-35s to do their job without worrying about getting targeted by enemy radar. What made the Growlers even more impressive was their next-generation jammer, or NGJ. This new system can jam enemy radars by emitting high-power bursts of energy. The Growlers scanned the skies for any Houthi radar, and when they found one, they hit it with a jamming signal that fried the radar, rendering it useless. This wasn't just about taking out one radar. The NGJ could target a whole bunch of different frequencies at once, making it nearly impossible for the enemy to recover. As the F-35s and Growlers flew toward the Yemen coast, the Growlers began jamming the Houthi radar systems. Any radar they found was destroyed, leaving the Houthis blind and unaware of the incoming strike. The Black Knights weren't just carrying bombs, they were flying in with complete air superiority, thanks to the stealth of the F-35s and the jamming power of the Growlers. When the F-35s reached their targets, they dropped their bunker busters from several miles away. The bombs hit their marks with pinpoint accuracy, each one digging deeper into the mountain with every successive explosion. The Houthis scrambled to respond, but it was too late. The second wave of bombs came in, JDAMs, each one carrying even more explosive power than the bunker busters. The result was devastating. Explosions rocked the mountain bases as the anti-ship missiles stored underground went off in secondary detonations. Locals later reported that the tops of both mountains had been completely blown off. The mission was a massive success. The F-35s and Growlers had done their job to perfection, and the pilots returned to base unscathed. They watched the footage of their strikes on CCTV while enjoying a well-deserved meal of pizza and wings, a perfect end to a perfect mission. They had made history, and they had shown just how powerful the US Navy can be when it comes to protecting its interests and sending a message to anyone who dares to challenge it. This mission wasn't just about blowing things up, it was about sending a clear, unmistakable message to Iran and its proxies. Don't mess with us. The US Navy showed the world just how advanced their technology is and how effective their military can be when it matters most. The Black Knights, the F-35s, and the Growlers worked together like a well-oiled machine, executing a strike that was both precise and devastating. The world might not have seen the full extent of this mission, but those who were paying attention saw exactly what the US Navy is capable of. It was a flawless operation that didn't just destroy Houthi missile stockpiles. It showed Iran and its allies that messing with the US is a dangerous game. And that's how the F-35C proved just how unstoppable the US Navy can be. With insane firepower and stealth that makes it nearly invisible, it's clear that the world has a new level of military dominance. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more insane updates. Stay tuned, because this isn't the last time you'll see the F-35C making waves.